Hello, Blaine Memorial. This is Pastor Isaac Dusenbury, bringing you some words of faith for our Inlet View newsletter this week. Thanks for joining me today, and thank you for joining me this past Tuesday evening as well. On Tuesday, we had our Facebook Live discussion. My wife, Kate, and I invited you into our home, so to speak, and you all responded so nicely. Thank you for that, and I hope it was an opportunity for you to get to know us better. You'll have another opportunity to do that next week with our Director of Traditional Worship, Jim Sellers. Jim, along with his better half, Lisa, will be leading that Facebook Live discussion on Monday evening. So you definitely don't want to miss that. This Sunday will be the fourth week of our Be Renewed sermon series. And while this is fundamentally a stewardship campaign, our emphasis has moved beyond mere finances to help renew our understanding of what it means to be in a faithful relationship with God. When we give back to God, the one from whom all blessings flow, we allow ourselves to be renewed in our hearts, our minds, and our spirits. This Sunday, we will discuss what it means to be renewed in our strength. Now, the modern world's understanding of strength is quite different from a Christian or biblical understanding of strength. We don't see strength as power or dominance over something weaker or lesser, but rather our strength is key to God's grace and manifests itself as humility and hope. What are your hopes for this church this year? What is your hope that God will do in you through faith? Hope is the anticipation of something desired. That means that when you hope for something in the Lord, you anticipate that it's going to happen. Hoping for something is very different, however, than wishing for something. I am hopeful about the church and the impact the Lord will do through us this next year. That means that I anticipate and expect the Lord will work through us and in us and alongside of us in every which way to have an impact on this community and the broader community. With that in mind, our scripture this Sunday will be from the prophet Isaiah. In Isaiah 40:31, it says, "Those who wait for the Lord shall be renewed in their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." The promise of God here is that those who have hope in the Lord will have their strength renewed. When we have hope in what God is going to do in and through the church, then we have the strength to do what is needed to see that vision come to life. When we have hope in God, what God is going to do in us personally through acts of generosity and service, then we have the strength to step out in faith, to take that next step God has shown us. If you choose hope, your strength will be renewed. So join us in the harbor or the sanctuary this Sunday as we continue that discussion. There's actually a lot of exciting things happening this Sunday that you'll want to be a part of. Beginning at 4 p.m. this Sunday, we'll have a special drive-through communion service at the Seawall Cross. We'll be serving prepackaged communion elements, so swing on by, receive those elements, and be reminded that all are invited to the Lord's table, just as the Lord abides in all of us as well. Also at 4 o'clock, we'll be having another important event. I wonder what's inside this bag. It looks cool. It sounds cool. I wonder what could be inside. I guess you'll have to join me for our outdoor family service this Sunday at 4 o'clock in St. John's Chapel. This will be a family-oriented service, which means I will have a special children's lesson to share, and everyone can be a part of that. So if you really want to know what's inside the bag, or if you'd also like to worship God in the fresh outdoors with your family, then please hang out with me at 4 o'clock this Sunday in St. John's Chapel. This is our outdoor worship space right behind the Family Life Center. You're welcome to bring your own chairs or blankets. Do whatever feels comfortable for you and your family. And don't worry about missing the drive-through communion service. Not only will this service, the family service, end with enough time for you to get over to the seawall cross, but I will also have communion elements available during the service as well for your own convenience too. I'd also like to mention that any gifts that you choose to give during the outdoor family service will be donated to Epworth Children's Home in Columbia, South Carolina. Epworth has been sponsored and operated by the United Methodist Church since the late 1800s, and it's a wonderful mission of our conference and larger denomination. So I hope you feel led to be a part of that as well. So whether it's in the harbor, the sanctuary, the seawall cross, or St. John's Chapel, I can't wait to see you this Sunday. Have a blessed week. Take care, and I'll see you soon.